I got to tell you, I love America. Greatest country in the world. I am proud to be an American. When it comes to the medical system, though, it feels like Nazi Germany, if you want me to tell you the truth. When you're critically ill, okay, let me be specific. When you're critically ill. When you're not critically ill, the health system's pretty good. All right, I will give them credit where credit's due. But when you're critically ill, it is shit. Let me say that again. Shit. They don't want to help you. All of a sudden, it's like every little minute side effect. I don't want to cause the patient more harm. But it could save their life. It could potentially preserve their life. I don't want to cause the patient more harm. That's what they say. That's their big thing. My wife is currently on a ventilator. She has not been treated for her cancer at all in the last month. She went into the hospital. Yes, she had aspiration pneumonia, which is basically a direct cause from her cancer that's in her brain and in her spinal cord. And there are treatments available. There are treatments. Why they don't want to give it to her beats me. Surgically, they say, Richard, there's nothing more we could do. There is nothing more we could do on a surgical level. That is the surgeon. The oncologist, which I found out, he's a total mamaluk. Stu not this piece of garbage, okay? He's like, today he tells me, Richard, I'm a brain oncologist. I'm like, what the heck does that shit mean? He goes that if you want to get treatment through an IV, you need to speak to a breast oncologist. Okay, you know what these doctors, these mamaluk, these stunads don't understand? We didn't go to medical school. Ding, 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 ding. Ring a bell. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. Ring my bell, mother effers. I have not gone to medical school. I don't know the procedures and the policies of your hospital. You're supposed to tell me. Okay. All this time, this jerk off, this oncologist is telling me, well, I can't treat your wife because he does direct chemotherapy to the brain. Your wife has an obstruction in her brain, Richard. If I give a chemo directly to the brain, it could kill her. I don't want to hurt her further. Okay. But then I do research online and I find out there's this drug. Again, I'm not a doctor and this is not medical advice. T-DXD. That is specific for my wife's cancer, the HER2, initiated as breast cancer, spread to the brain and spinal cord. This stuff potentially could preserve a life. There's been cases where for a person who only lived 2 months, lived 6 months. Cases where a person lived a year. Cases where a person lived 2 years. Cases where a person lived 9 years on this treatment. They want to give it to her, right? Well, this is the truth now. The truth is, I got to speak to a breast oncologist now because I've been talking, I guess, to the wrong mother effing guy who's a brain oncologist, okay? Why couldn't you tell me this 2 weeks later? You mamaluke piece of garbage. You couldn't tell me this 2 weeks later. I mean, before. That's how screwed up I am. 2 weeks before, you couldn't tell me this. I could have maybe helped my wife. She needs help. You got to forgive me. I am pissed. I am very frustrated because I love my wife. She's my soulmate. She's the mother of our children, our 2 beautiful children. She's everything to us, and they're not helping her. That's what doctors are supposed to do. Help her. If you would like to help us. My family's going through an extremely difficult time right now. I have a service. Everything to me is my wife and my family, and the only way I know how to express myself is on the piano. I will write you a song. It is called the Thank You Song. A beautiful jazz composition, original jazz composition, just for you. For a very small entertainment tip on my Cash App. My Cash App is like my piano bar jar. God, please. Please look after my wife. She needs you, God. Help her. I don't know if you can see this, but here, that's my Cash App right there. It's the $ RichardLevoi. I know you probably can't see that. It's the $ RichArD. I know it's backwards. Sorry about that. Let me redo that. Make it a little easier. Well, anyway, it's all in the description of this video. It's the $ RichardLevoi. That's my Cash App. No underscore, no space. $ RichArDLevoi. Just go to the description of this video. A very small $1, $2, $5 on my Cash App. $ RichardLevoi. RichArDLeV as in Victor OI. Could be anything. $5, $10. I will write you the thank you song in celebration of your good deed, in celebration of my wife's life. God bless her. Please keep Jennifer in your prayers. God bless you.